UFC heavyweight champion Jon Jones has been charged with 2 misdemeanors stemming from an incident with a drug testing agent on March 30th. Yes, you heard that right, Jon Jones is being charged again. Public records on the New Mexico court's website show that Jones has been charged with assault and interference with communications. If convicted, Jones could face less than a year of jail time and be fined up to $500 for the assault charge, a petty misdemeanor, and $1,000 for the second charge. The report said he allegedly took the testing agent's cell phone, questioned why the agents arrived so early in the day, and said, "Do you know what happens to people who come to my house? They end up dead." In an Instagram post, which has since been deleted, Jones said he was caught off guard by the unprofessionalism of the testing agent and admitted to using profanity, but he denied threatening the agent with violence and denounced the accusations as baseless. MMA community reacts to Jones' yet another legal trouble. Michael Bisping and Anthony Smith gave their thoughts on their podcast. So he's been charged. There's going to be a hearing, another hearing in about 30 days or whatever, where he pleads guilty or not guilty. And this is going to be interesting because if he pleads guilty, which a good lawyer will probably tell him not to, but you know, if he pleads guilty, they're saying that potentially there's a year in prison. I doubt he's going to get a year in prison, although he does have prior charges, but I doubt it. I doubt he'd do any prison time. Financially, he could afford to pay the fines. The fines were very, very small amounts. So does he plead guilty? Because he came out and he said, "I vehemently deny these allegations. It wasn't true. This is completely fabricated and utter nonsense." But you might plead guilty to get rid of it. But if he pleads not guilty, it's going to trial. Yeah, he'll plead not guilty for sure, unless they settle it. I don't know, maybe they'll have him write a couple of checks to those 2 testers and let him go on about his business. It'd be kind of interesting if it went to trial though, you know what I mean? Because they will live stream it on TV. What a fun trial. I mean, Jon Jones just can't stay out the news for the wrong reasons. And if this did go to trial, he's supposed to be fighting Stipe in November. November sounds like a long way away. It's not. Chael Sonnen says, "Jon is openly telling you this wasn't the friendliest version of himself, and Jon had got in front of the story to let people know there was 2 people that came to my house, a man and a woman, and it's relevant." It's very relevant to Jon's point because he's saying there was a witness at all times. He said, "I got woken up from a nap. I was in the middle of celebrating my birthday." He's admitting that this was an inconvenience, that he wasn't being his best version, and he happens to have security cameras. So as the testers left, there was Jon saying his goodbye. And I think it was a hug. It was a hug or it was a pat on the back, but there was something that was friendly and endearing. And Jon had put this out. He let everybody know, hey, this girl's upset. She's even talking about filing a complaint. She's even talking about authorities. Let me inform you, I'm a little groggy. I'm not thrilled that they're there. I don't know who the testing agents were, and I don't know if it changed hands, but to just use that vernacular and finish with my thought, the head of the agency said, "Hey, wait, don't go to the police with this. We've got a complaint." Don't do that. We got a witness. We got this guy. Let us look into this. Give us a minute to digest this. We have several pieces of adjudication authority that we can use, but it all goes out. If you go to the police, don't do that. And she did. Now I'm sharing with you, that's a tough one for me. Jones got into trouble with the drug testing agency back in April too. Dana White reacted with, "A drug testing company, all of our fighters are drug tested, so the testing agents can show up at your house or wherever you are and they have to know your whereabouts." The agent showed up and she said that Jon threatened her. As for now, Dana White has been quiet about Jon's most recent scandal. We should be hearing from Dana in upcoming days though.